Are you struggling to keep up with inflation? In this video, we'll be discussing how to become wealthy during inflation. We'll start by discussing what inflation is, and then move on to the different ways to become rich during inflation, such as investing in tangible assets, saving money, avoiding consumption, and being cautious when investing. We hope this video will provide you with the information you need to become wealthy and stay ahead of inflation. Hello, I'm Earl Charles and welcome to our video on the topic, simply explained, how to become rich during inflation. Inflation is one of the biggest challenges faced by many countries. Inflation is an increase in the prices of goods and services, which means that a certain amount of money becomes less valuable. During this time, people can become wealthy if they know how to properly invest their money. In this video, we will be discussing the different ways to become rich while an inflation rate is present. Chapter 1, Understanding Inflation. Before we discuss the different ways to become rich during inflation, it is important that you understand the concept of inflation. Inflation is an increase in the prices of goods and services caused by an increase in the money supply or a decrease in demand. It is also important to understand that inflation does not just occur once, but is a continuous process. As the inflation rate rises, the prices of goods and services will constantly be increasing. Chapter 2, Invest in Tangible Assets. One of the best ways to become wealthy during inflation is to invest in tangible assets. Tangible assets are things like gold, stocks, bonds, and real estate that have value. Tangible assets are a good way to invest money as they have a value that is not affected by inflation. If you invest in tangible assets, you can make money in the long run and become wealthy. There are many different ways to invest in tangible assets. One of the best ways is to invest in stocks. Stocks are shares of a company that are traded on the stock market. If you invest in stocks, you can make a lot of money in a short period of time if the stock appreciates in value. However, it is important to monitor your investments carefully, as you can also lose a lot of money if the stock depreciates in value. Another way to invest in tangible assets is to invest in real estate. Real estate is a good way to make money in the long run, as it has a stable value that is not affected by inflation. If you invest in real estate, you can make a lot of money in the long run if the real estate prices go up. Another option is to invest in bonds. Bonds are loans that are given to companies or governments by investors. If you invest in bonds, you can receive a regular interest payment that is not affected by inflation. This way, you can make money in the long run and become wealthy. Chapter 3, Save Your Money. Another way to become wealthy during inflation is to save your money. If you save money, you can use it to invest in tangible assets that are not affected by inflation. If you save a little bit of money each month, you can compound it over time and become wealthy. Chapter 4, Avoid Consumption. Another way to become wealthy during inflation is to avoid consumption. If you spend less, you can invest more money in tangible assets and make more money in the long run. It is important that you spend your money on things that provide you with value and not on things that you do not need. Chapter 5, Be cautious when investing. One last way to become wealthy during inflation is to be cautious when investing. It is important that you are knowledgeable about your investments and take some time to research everything before investing your money. This way, you can ensure that you are investing in something that will pay off in the long run. Conclusion: in this video, we have discussed the topic simply explained, how to become rich during inflation. We have discussed the different ways to become wealthy while an inflation rate is present. These include investing in tangible assets, saving money, avoiding consumption, and being cautious when investing. If you liked this video and want to see more, please hit the subscribe button, so you never miss an update. We hope that this video has helped you and that you now have a better understanding of how to become wealthy during inflation. To show your support, please hit the subscribe button. Thank you for your attention. Goodbye. This video was brought to you by Channel Success Mindset and Personal Growth.